Hello. So this is a video I never thought I would make. I'm going to try my best not to get emotional whilst recording this. It's not going to be easy. So basically, I'm going to be stopping playing ESO. I'm calling it an extended break, but the chances are I won't be back. There are several reasons for this that I'm going to go into in a bit. I'm not going to discuss it too much because, honestly, this is supposed to be a cheerful, happy video, not a sad, emotional video. I don't think anybody wants to see me crying. So basically, because I'm going to be leaving, I contacted Zenmax to ask if I could possibly give my houses away because I just don't like the thought of them sitting there empty. So I asked, and obviously that's not possible. But they did say that, because I said I would like to give them away as prizes, they were like, well, you can buy people houses to support as prizes, so I'm going to do that. So I'm going to have two contests running before I leave, which the details I'll talk about in a minute. I've also written the details down on Discord for anyone that's there, and in my Discord server. I'll be also putting it into the Housing Guild on the EU server to inform people about it there. And I'll be making a forum post about it, which I'll link below. So the first contest is going to be to design a tiny house. So the idea is that you will use 7 bookish platforms as the base of the house and nothing more. Nothing can be out of the 7 platforms. You can build upwards, but again, it can't overlap, go over the 7 platforms below. So that's all you're allowed to use. It has to be a functional space, so it needs everything a house would have. It needs somewhere to sleep, it needs somewhere to eat, it needs somewhere to cook, it needs, all of the amenities you'd expect from a house. It needs to be a livable space. That's the only real thing there. So yeah, that's going to be quite a challenging one. But the prizes for this, if you win first place, you will have a choice between either Colossal Almeri Grotto or Lake Zanmir Manor. Second prize will be either Frostvault Chasm or Velothi Reverie. Sorry, I don't remember what they were now. And the third prize, you'll get to choose any small 200 item house that you wish. Sorry, I've lost my train of thought now. If you come 4th, 5th or 6th, or even after that, I'm going to be making a load of furnishing packs, like custom ones. I've got 5 houses full of furnishings, a lot of them rare ones, luxe vendor ones, master furnishings, so many really expensive, valuable furnishings. So I'm going to create some nice furnishing packs, and I will be giving those away to more winners, as it goes down, depending on how many I have. I'm probably going to have a lot more on EU, if I'm being honest, when it comes to these. After the furnishing packs, I will try and make as many as I can on NA. I'll be using all my gold as well to purchase stuff to make extra ones, especially for NA server, just so that it's more there. And then I will be giving individual items to winners after that. The idea is every single person is going to win something with this. Even if you come last, I'm not going to be ranking it like that, but even if you don't win, you don't get as many points as other people, you're still going to get a prize, because it's going to be really difficult for me to judge, because I love everybody's houses equally. I've never judged before. I've always left it down to other people to do it, but this time I'm going to be visiting the houses myself and judging them. And I'll be picking winners myself, which is not going to be easy. This is why I'm giving everyone a prize, and because I've got so much stuff to give away as well. I'm probably going to have some extra leftover crowns after purchasing these houses too, so I'll probably buy a few crown items for people as prizes, all sorts of stuff. So nobody will go away empty-handed. I'll be sending something to every single person that enters. Sadly, only people on PC can enter, because I can't visit you if you're on console. So yeah, the contest number 2. So contest number 2 is again a tricky one. I wanted to make them quite challenging because I think it'll make them really interesting. This one's going to be so much fun to visit as well. Contest number 2 is a mystery to solve. So I want the house to have a mystery for me and anybody that's with me on the tour to solve. So for instance, there could have been a murder, or somebody could have burgled the house. There could be any kind of mystery at all. And you've got to leave clues around the house. So we can find the clues and try and figure out what happened. So it's going to be really, really tricky to do. It's going to be pretty much trying to think of a whole storyline. This is why this one's going to be due in 4 weeks, the other one 3 weeks. So this one has an extra week because it is not going to be an easy one. So yeah, again, that's going to be really fun. And the first prize for that one is going to be a choice again between either Hunter's Glade or Telgallon. My favourite house, Hunter's Glade, that's why I wanted to have it for the very first prize of the harder contest. Second prize will either be, just trying to remember, Eleanor Crest Townhouse, that's the one. And it's going to be a choice between that or Amaya Lake Lodge, or Amaya Lodge, whatever. I can't even remember what it's called. But yeah, that one. The one in Bardenfell, Amaya something Lodge. I think it's Lake Amaya Lodge or Amaya Lake Lodge. Amaya Lake Lodge. I think that's it. Yeah, and again, the third prize, you can choose any small 200 item house prize. And again, same, like I'll be creating furnishing packs and giving away items to everybody. You can enter if you're on NA or EU. I thought for the first contest I will be visiting the EU houses first, and for the second contest I'll be visiting NA first. And yeah, I'm just trying to think of the dates. I think it was on Friday, both of them. So the deadline for the tiny house is the 15th of November, and the deadline for a mystery to solve will be the 22nd of November. And then the 23rd of November will be when I'm tour the houses, and that will be my last day in ESO. As I said before, it's been a really, really hard decision. I've been considering leaving the game for quite a long time now. And every time I felt like, no, I can't leave. I played since beta, so like over 5 years I've been playing this game. And this time I'm just had it, so I am leaving. There's many reasons. The first reason is just real life is taking precedence at the moment. At the moment I just want to spend more time in real life. I'm really busy. I've got lots of stuff happening and I just want to dedicate more time to in real life stuff. Second reason, I am getting a bit frustrated with the game in itself. I will always love ESO and it will always have a very special place in my heart, even with all of the problems with it. I'm just having issues basically with the fact that they don't listen to us, especially us as a community, the housing community. They don't listen to us, and I'm kind of getting tired. I am the kind of person that will always stand up for what I believe in. If I think something's not fair or I think something's wrong, I will stand up for it. I'll stand up for these causes because to me that's the right thing to do. And having that personality trait and being part of the housing community does mean that I just feel like I'm constantly fighting sometimes, and I'm just tired of fighting because I fight and fight and fight. I put everything I have into it to try and change things sometimes. I put everything into it, so much effort. I'm sat there at work and all I'm thinking about is like, how can we get Zenimax to listen to us? Like, this issue is not good. It's like taking over my life and it's just frustrating me. And yeah, I'm just tired of fighting. I try so hard and they never listen. They don't listen to a word. No matter how much effort you put in, they just don't listen. I think the most frustrating thing was that new house, Lucky Cat Landing. It wasn't just me that was telling Zenimax that 400 items was not enough for that house. That house is the size of a large house. They wouldn't listen. They still gave it a 400 item limit, despite all of the people that are like, most of the main content creators for housing, lots of people in my Discord channel, all were telling Zenimax, look, 400 items is not enough for this house. And they didn't even respond to it. They didn't even acknowledge it. They just kept it how it was. So things like that really frustrate me. When I go through the effort of writing, like, pretty much, sorry, it's really windy. When I go through the effort of pretty much writing essays to send to Zenimax about the problems we're having, and yeah, they acknowledge that they got the letter. They never did anything about it. There are things that people in the housing community have been asking for years, and they don't listen, and that frustrates me. So yeah, that's another reason. And another reason is the community. I just want to say, first of all, I love the housing community in ESO. Sorry, I'm getting a bit emotional. I really love the community. It's the thing that I'm going to miss the most when I leave. And it's also one of the reasons I'm leaving though, because despite the fact that I do love everybody in the housing community, and I'm honestly like, I'm overwhelmed sometimes by the amount of support that people give me. It's just really nice, and I've never expected that, and I never expected to meet such a wonderful group of people, especially online, who I consider to be actual friends. Despite never meeting them, I never thought I'd ever say that, but it's true. The housing community is like my online family, and I'm going to miss everybody in it very much. Sorry, I should probably go and sort myself out. Okay, I think I've managed to calm down a little bit. Honestly, I've tried to record this a couple of times now, and crying is inevitable. I can't record this video without it, so I'm afraid I'm going to try my best. If it gets out of hand, I'll just take another break. So yeah, the community. I love the community. Like I said, the housing community is my online family, and I care about everybody very deeply in it. But at the same time, there are people in the community that are not so wonderful. There are people in the community that get jealous, because they do, and are not very kind, and can just be very spiteful to other people. There are people that I personally refer to as house snobs. A house snob, to me, the kind of person who criticises other people's work because they think they're the better, bit ridiculous in a house, in a game, or they will tell somebody that they're not creative because they built something on PTS, or because they decorated a house and didn't do any custom building in it. And that sort of attitude is just not nice in the community. And not only that, but I think if anybody is ever like that to you, if you encounter a housing snob, just know in your heart that true artists appreciate everybody's work. So those people are not real artists. So you can just ignore the housing snobs. And then the main thing, this is another thing that pushed me over the edge and really pushed me towards the fact that I had to stop playing this game. in my housing guild, there's a very small amount of people that have access to the gold, which is an amount of gold that everybody in the guild has been putting money towards now and then to save up for a guild fall, which everybody was very excited about. And it's not something I really checked. I never really went and checked on all of that stuff in the bank because the people that had access to it I 100% trusted. And I went and had a look at the guild bank and it was pretty much empty. There was like 20,000 gold in there. I looked at the guild history, but because the histories only showed 5 days, I couldn't see who took it. I made a plea on Discord, like, whoever took the gold, please just sort of return it. Nobody admitted to it. It was literally like one of like 6 people that could have taken it, and all of those people mean the world to me. So the fact that one of those people that I really trusted would take that money really, really hurt me. Because as I said, like, the housing community is like my online family, and those people in particular, the fact that one of them would go and take gold that the whole group had been saving up, not ask if they could take it, they didn't even admit to taking it, they just took it. That really, really hurt me, and it made me lose trust in people. And yeah, that was not a pleasant experience, and it's definitely a contributing factor to the fact that I'm moving. On top of everything else, all of it together combined, really. As I said before, I am going to miss everybody so much. I hope that the Discord server stays alive. I will be making somebody else in the Discord server giving them the crown of the server, seeing as I won't be playing the game anymore, but I will be checking in now and again and talking to everybody because I don't want to lose touch with people, because as I said before, like, everybody means a lot to me. I love making YouTube videos so much, so I'm not going to stop doing that. I do enjoy playing other games. I enjoy cooking. I've still got some recipes I want to make, and I was thinking of even making some dog food recipes, because I do that a lot more than human cooking, which is a bit weird. So I will be doing some of that. If anybody's interested in how to make dog raw food, well, it's a nice experience. I'm a vegetarian and I sit there chopping up hearts and livers and covered in blood in my kitchen sometimes. It's very nice. Yeah, and I will be still making videos. I'm not 100% sure exactly what yet. I'll be playing other games and doing other stuff. Whatever takes my fancy, really. I've always been a bit random, putting whatever I feel like on my channel. And I will continue to do that. I just won't be making housing videos for ESO anymore. But yeah, I'll probably still do a few cooking ones. It's going to be so weird for me because the last 3 years I've been so focused on building houses. Even, it's so funny, I was playing Dragon Age Inquisition on console with a friend literally a few days ago after I had already decided I was going to be leaving. And we were in some temple in the game, and all I was thinking to myself was, oh my goodness, I need to build this in ESO, and I'm going to have to get out of that mind frame, because, like, I think it all the time. I'll go somewhere and first thing I'll think, be like, oh, I can build a house out of that. Like playing another game, and it's what comes into my head. So it's going to be difficult to get out of that mind frame. I do have to say though, I'm on house 98. I've uploaded 98 of my own built or decorated houses on YouTube. So in the next 4 weeks, I will be doing the final 2 houses so that it gets it to 100, because I can't leave it at 98. I shall be making a story house because I love doing those. Like my Nameless Bookstore and my other one, which I don't remember the name of. I love making houses that tell a story. So I'll be doing one of those. They take a lot of work, but it's going to be my last proper house in the ESO, so the work will be worth it. I've also got quite a lot of time off next week, so next week I should be doing that. The last house, because we've made a lot of the money back now, in fact we've more than, we've had lots of donations because of people stealing the money from the guild bank. So I would love to actually build the guild hall before I leave. I wanted everybody to have a hand in building it, but it's so hard to find times when everyone's free, and we just can't seem to organise it. So I'm going to try again to try and organise that. Even if it means like I build a bit, then somebody else can go and build a bit, and we all just do little bits like that, because we really do need to get that done. I will be leaving, but all of my houses will be left open, including that. It'll be a functional house. We'll have it will obviously be nice as well. We'll have our favourite crafting stations then, all of them, just the ones that people like. And then we'll have a little alchemy shop and enchanters, and we'll have a nice, maybe my phone keeps beeping. We'll have maybe a nice little memorial there. We'll build something so that if I ever do pop back on, I can go and have a look at it and remember everybody, because I miss you all so much. Yeah. So I really hope that as many people as possible enter the contest. The prizes are great, and as I said, everybody will win something. I'll be posting that on the forums and in some Discord servers as well. And yeah, I really hope that some of you will join in with the contest. I will still, in the next 4 weeks, we'll still be making some ESO videos, so you can watch out for those. And I just have a bit of advice for everybody for after I've gone. Do not let Thundermax get away with whatever they like. I have this horrible vision that in a year's time I wonder what's going to happen in ESO these days. And I log on and housing is just a fucking shit show. That's what I'm worried about. So don't let them get away with it. Even if they don't always change anything, it's got to bug them when people start bitching. So bitch away. Don't be passive and just let them make fucking awful changes. If they're doing it, tell them no. Tell them to fucking stop it, because that's what they need to do. They need to listen. Don't stop trying to make them listen. It's really important for the future health of the game and the housing community as a general whole. I'd also just like to thank everybody, because as I said before, from the moment I started putting house videos on YouTube, when I just put them on there for some friends to see how the house thing worked, I did not expect people to watch my videos, and I expected even less how much support and friendship and just general niceness I would receive from it. I didn't expect it, and I appreciate each and every one of you who has stuck by me all this time, and who watches my videos and who comments and who is just so supportive. So I want to thank all of you for that. And yeah, I'm going to start crying again, so I better go. So thank you again, and I hope to see you soon. Goodbye.